What is up guys, this is Streak here, and welcome to a very brief guide on posing Minecraft characters in Blender. As you know, I make graphics. When I do make Minecraft banners or thumbnails or wallpapers, or if anyone makes them for that matter, posing is a very important aspect of the graphics because it basically defines how action filled the graphics are. Personally, when everybody starts, they start off with these really basic poses. So for example, if I show you some of my really old videos, this was probably the first banner I ever made, and just look at the pose at the end. So I mean, for GIMP it's not that bad, but I just want you to look at the pose. It's basically just me holding a sword, and if you watch the perfect order video, then you can also see how I talked about just holding a sword isn't good enough for information, but it's not good enough for a pose either. So let me just give you a live demonstration right now. If I just take this character right here, I'm using Timmy's Minecraft Rig V7. So if I take this character right here, which is me, my new skin, and if I just, I don't know, put him like this, this is what most people will do when they just start a GFX. So I'll just move my arm like this, be like, oh cool, let me just get a sword in here, scale it down a bit, there you go, beautiful, a guy holding a diamond sword, and they'll literally just render it like that. And yeah, sure, I mean, it's good to start off with poses like that, but it's just really boring. I mean, you can't really see any action in that image. If I just keep the sword there, and instead, if I just make the character lean forward, bring this leg further back, bring this leg up, bring this arm out here, and move this arm back and to the side. Okay, it might not be as natural, but that's because I'm doing it really quickly. But immediately, there's much more movement, essentially, in this as compared to the previous one, which I'll put an image on the screen next to it so you can see. So yeah, just look at the difference between these two, and you can just see that there's much more movement in the second one. Obviously, the poses that I make in my banners, I spend a lot more time on them. I'll put some examples up right now. But just generally, you just need to make sure that the character just seems to be doing something instead of just standing there with a weapon of his choice, his or her choice. So yeah, now when we come to weapons, now, okay, you might as well you can not have a weapon at all. I mean, it's absolutely fine. You could make your character do something like this. So, I don't know, one leg like this. Turn on fancy feet. It just looks better if I can actually find. I'm not fully used to this rig yet. Okay, there we go. So, if you turn on fancy feet, and if I just move the leg like this, slightly bend them, and move them out to the sides a bit. We go, and then I'll bring this arm in. I'll bring this arm in. I'm just looking down like that, and take it from the back. I mean, although there's nothing really going on, it just looks like, okay, this character is ready to fight or do something. He's just like, you know, standing there ready. And that's absolutely fine. You can make good poses without any weapons. But if you do want a weapon, then I highly suggest looking at pictures online. If you just type in sword poses on Google, then you can find these really good sort of images of drawings that people have made. So these are just without any weapons, and as you can see, they really give a good idea of what a natural human pose would look like, and that's essential for making a good pose in Minecraft, basically. So if I go on Google, and there you go, action poses, and if I just take, I don't know, this, then you can see, okay, this guy's got like some dual spear thing going on, and you know, you can see all the movement, essentially, and you can, you know, use these as inspiration when making your poses in Blender. So I did slightly touch on this in my how to make a professional Minecraft banner tutorial, in the first part of it, posing and extruding, but I just wanted to make a bit more of an in-depth tutorial into posing, because I've seen that a lot of speed arts, what lacks in the resulting result is basically the pose, and I feel like if you make a really good pose, then it can really improve the quality of your banner. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. I hope you learned something from it, but for now, this has been Streak, and I thank you all very much for watching. Have a great day.